What up then, mudluggers? Been about 3 months since my last trip out, so I thought I'd pack up my Lavvu and head to the woods. Don't know yet, it's meant to hammer down from about 4 o'clock through till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, which gives me about an hour to get set up. I'm still debating whether to whack up my DD 3x3 tarp as a tarp tent, because obviously it's going to offer a bit more protection, or just use it as a shelter because I like to sit out. Anyway, I ain't got time to waffle. Cue time lapse. Boosh!
Hey little lady, well you look so fine, I got to talk to you tonight. I think I wanna be around you all the time. A cute little wiggle when you walked in, legs and heels and a cheeky grin, and eyes that tell me you've done bad things. But I know better, but I can't stop now. There's no way that I'm missing out on holiday. I know girls that'll make you wait for weeks. Holiday. Sweet cherry lips and the freckles on her cheeks. Holiday. She don't wanna sleep, oh no. Oh no. Hey little lady, when you walk that walk, I'm there watching you wanna talk. Well, I'm not hearing anything at all. I'm just hurrying to get you home and up with that skirt when you're off of that phone. And finally, we can be alone. But I know better, but I can't stop now. There's no way that I'm missing out on holiday. I know girls that'll make you wait for weeks. Holiday. Sweet cherry lips and the freckles on her cheeks. Holiday. She don't wanna sleep, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Holiday. I know girls that'll make you wait for weeks. Holiday. Sweet cherry lips and the freckles on her cheeks. Holiday. She don't wanna sleep, oh no. Holiday. I know girls that'll make you wait for weeks. Holiday. Sweet cherry lips and the freckles on her cheeks. Holiday. She don't wanna sleep, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Right, to be honest with you, now that I've got this thing up, I don't really see the need for the Lavvu. Other than obviously it's a damn sight warmer. But I have got my Arctic bag, so there's no way of me getting cold. So what I'm going to do, while I ponder, I will make myself a brew with my little emergency stove, which I'll bring you in and show you in a bit. And yeah, after we brew, I'll see. I'll either whack it up or not. Who knows? We're winging it. So then, this little emergency stove is basically just a little aluminium lip seal type tin that you got a bit of gauze and a bit of flame retardant stuff on the inside. I'm going to ping it just in top of my fancy feast just to raise it up inside there. A little bit of meths. A little bit of meths. A little bit too much meths, but that will help in lighting. I'll pop that in there, like so. Give her a light. He says, there we go. and brew on. Don't know how much you can see of that, but it's working. Light as you like, small as you like. Whack them in your pocket if you have a gas malfunction, anything like that. Boosh! You got yourself a brew. Well, the little stove worked well. Got myself a brew on. It's hotter than a Romford Gasman. Don't think I'm going to bother with a Lavvu tonight. Plenty of room under here. And it's quite nice having the views, to be honest with you. As you can hear, there's some dog walkers or something over there. I think they clocked me, but they don't seem too interested, which is good. If it does get a bit too blustery, I'll turn this thing into a tarp tent, which will afford me a lot more shelter. But no, all good. In a moment, I'm probably gonna crack on and knock me up some pork steaks and a bit of couscous, you know, because you've got to be healthy and shizzle. I've needed this though. Been climbing the walls indoors. You watch me get rained out and be moaning like a bastard tomorrow. Hey-ho. Still a bit early for a fire. As you can see with people being around here, I don't really want to be turfed out. I've got some stoves and I can hear the rain on the tarp. Oh, it started. Happy days. Right guys, I'm not sure if you can see this, but as you can see, I checked around and everything looked great, but as I was searching for some wood from a different angle, you can see that tree is proper widowmaker status, and guess where it'll be falling. So I'm just going to off and move my tarp to a safer spot and then probably get dinner on the go. Well, the lamp is on and let's see what I'm rocking. I've got my helium pillow, my Arctic sleeping bag. Inside my Arctic sleeping bag I've got my little inflatable, which is proper comfy. Got my lamp, of course, bit of old Tyvek stuff, and that's about it really. As you can hear, or maybe not because I'm using a microphone, the rain is already hitting this tarp. Got it up just in time. That was a close one, I don't mind saying. If it does pick up tonight, that stands a very good chance of going, to be honest with you. You should never risk it. If I'd seen it when I started setting the tarp up, I never would, but it was directly in line with me and looked straight. It weren't purely luck. I was out looking for some wood that I can chop up for some kindling, do a bit of battening, and I saw the angle of it. So there's a good chance if that wind kicks off tonight that could go. But I should be nice and safe now, and this is more sheltered. Should be a comfy night. Gonna get some food going, gonna batten some wood now. I don't know if you're gonna get to see it because, you know, it's dark and shit. See you in a bit. As you can hear, the rain is in, the wind is up, and as my old mate the Dooch would say, it's going to be cold, wet and horrible. But quite snug under here. I'm only in a shirt. Might put a jumper on in a bit, finish my coffee off and crack a beer. Got some chops on the go, so I'll fill my chops. And yeah, cushy night. Lovely whiff of kerosene up my snout. My gargantuan snout, that is. Anyway, not a lot seeing here. You ain't going to be able to see that because it's pitch black. And I don't really want to blind myself. Get in my belly. Is there any better sound than rain on a tarp? Starting to blow a hoolie here. Hey, game on. Well, that woke me up. A massive gust of wind just come and lifted the front of my tarp and dropped me stick out the front. And me lantern, obviously, and dumped a shitload of water straight on top of me. Beautiful. I need to see if I can rustle up some more cordage and tie that down, I think. But yeah, proper camping. When you don't have any string to tie out your support pole, you got to hit it like an old sapper. I got a feeling I could get wet tonight. The wind's died down a bit, which is a bonus. It's getting a bit airy, that. Crack my first beer. In two minds at the minute whether to drop my tarp right down, which I know I should, but I like the views. I do like the fresh air. We'll see. My helium pillow is working a treat. I know that Paul Bissicker's got one. Sorry, Paul Bissicker, and Wild Ginger Bruce. And Wild Ginger Bruce has got a head like a bag of spanners. So if it can keep him comfy at night, it's got to be worth a buy, innit? I wouldn't necessarily put my sleeping mat inside my dust bag again. It just makes it a little bit tight. I know I'm a bit lardy, but I do like to be able to move around and scratch me plums at night. Here it comes again. I know I look like a pirate and all, but I got myself a muff, a buff, whatever they're called. Got to pull it down over my mouth tonight just to stop any critters crawling in there, because who likes chewing on spiders first thing in the morning? Anyway, I'm waffling shite. Unless something excellent or excrement happens, I'll bring you back in the morning. Let's face it, probably excrement. I think it's only about 7 o'clock. 10 past 7. Shocking. This is about the 10th one I've pinged off me. I'm definitely covering up my face. Arr. Right, it's about 9:30 now. I'm going to go on a bloot and get myself ready to get my head down. Won't be kipping, but you know, got to prep yourself, ain't you? What I have noticed is different sorts of genres on YouTube. They all seem to help each other out a bit. So if you don't mind, there's a couple of channels I'd like to recommend that you go watch. First one is Survive the Night, bloke called Ant. Brilliant little channel, goes out of his boy, just getting into it. Top bloke, really worth a watch. Another one's Red Valley Outdoors. He does a lot of cooking and stuff. Once again, same as. Proper good scran he knocks up. Makes knives and all sorts of stuff, and I don't know why he don't get the views. With YouTube getting as hard as it is now, you know, every little helps. Go check them out. Sling them a sub. And me and all while you're at it. Why not? Enjoy yourself. Anyway, you don't want to see me with me bits in my hand, so ta-ra for now. Well, 6:30 in the morning now. Had a really good night's sleep. This DOS bag is the nuts. Warm all night long, really warm. As you can probably hear around me, it's blowing a hoolie still. There's a lot of creaking and cracking with these trees. I'm going to knock myself up a brew, have a wee, and maybe get some sausages on the go. So the time is now 7:30. Life's always better when you've got a cup of coffee in your hand. It's starting to get light around here now, so before the dog walkers and that come, I'm going to start getting my shizzle together and probably knock up a couple of sausages and get them out of here. Good night. Gotta say, I'm impressed with this tarp. It offers you acres of room. I'm in two minds at the minute. I've got the coast to coast walk coming up soon, and I'm toying with the idea of tarp tenting it. But obviously, do I go down that road or a lightweight tent? I don't know what the bugs are like in May, June time up in the Lake District. I'm hoping there's enough wind just to keep them off. But I mean, this 3x3 offers you a massive tarp tent, and it's nice and light. Decisions. It's always an excuse to go buy another tent, isn't it? Anyway. Well, this is the view from my bedroom this morning. What's it like in yours? Waking up next to your disappointed wife / husband. Kids jumping on you. You haven't got sausages crackling next to your bed, have you? There's still plenty of time for me to go home and disappoint my wife. I'm bloody good at it. Quick look inside where I was yesterday. As you can see, acres of space. Yeah, despite the heavy rain and winds, that afforded me a proper good night's kip. So just in here is where I was originally, and that is the culprit there. Not worth taking the risk, people. Another one done though. Right, I'm about done. Gonna whack me, pack me back and get the flip out of here. That's possibly, despite the weather, one of the best nights of sleep I've had on the floor. So yeah, happy days with that. Sun's coming out behind me. Just gonna do a quick check of the area, make sure I've left nothing. Happy days. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Smash us a like, subscribe, bell notification, whatever that bleeding does. Would be appreciated. YouTube shocking at the minute with its algorithms. You can't keep up. But then again, don't earn out of it, so it don't really matter, does it? Do what you like. Go see the channels I mentioned, Survive the Night and Red Valley Outdoors. Yeah, both good channels. Ta-da!